In this video, I'm going to show you some of the main features of the patient zone. To access this zone, simply click the icon in the top left of the homepage. Use this zone to easily keep a list of all of your patients. Suppose you want to add a new patient to your list. Simply click the New Patient button, type in the patient name, their hospital number, their date of birth, the ward they reside in, and their attending consultant. You can use the note box to enter any important information, for example, current medications. On saving your patient and returning to the patient zone, your patient will appear underneath their ward. Their name will appear, together with their hospital number and date of birth. If you click the note icon, the text which you entered into the text box will appear. The bracketed number shows the number of pending jobs for the patient. Because we haven't added any jobs yet, this is currently 0. You can use the Preferences option to choose how to display this information. You can choose how to display the patient name, whether to show or hide the hospital number, and whether you want to display the date of birth as a date, or whether MedicMate should automatically calculate the age. On returning to the patient zone, you'll now see the age appearing as 62 years. If you want to add a problem list to the patient, click on the Edit button, and then navigate to the Problems tab. Simply enter a problem into the text entry box, and click the plus icon. Inactive problems can also be added to the list. To add a job to a patient, click on the Jobs tab. If you've set up a pre-customized list of jobs, simply click on the down arrow and select the job you want to add. Press the plus button and your job will be added to the list. We can see the job name, its priority, its category, and the date it was ordered. To designate the job as complete, you simply click the Complete checkbox. Note the completed date will be automatically logged. You can choose what information is displayed on the jobs list using the Preferences option. You can choose to show or hide the order status, and again show or hide the job category. Here we will hide the job status. To add a job which does not appear in your pre-customized list, click the New Job button. Simply type in the job name, enter its priority. We'll call this a high priority 1 job. Enter its category, in this case radiology. You can add an alarm to a job to act as a reminder. At a designated date and time, your mobile device will wake up, trigger an alarm, and display the job details. You can also add any important information into the note box. On saving your job, it will now appear on the jobs list, together with its priority, a clock icon to indicate that an alarm has been set, and a note icon which, when clicked on, brings up the note which you typed into the box. If we now return to our patient list by clicking on the close icon, we'll now see that there is a bracketed 1 next to the patient name, indicating that the patient has one incomplete job. In addition, a warning triangle has now appeared, which alerts you to the fact that the patient has an incomplete high priority 1 job. A great feature in MedicMate is the ability to split the patient list into 2 screens. This greatly enhances the usability and speed which you can navigate around your patient list. The split screen is accessed by clicking the split screen icon at the bottom of the page. A second pane is displayed, which shows the jobs associated with any patient selected from the patient list. All the same information which was present from the Jobs tab appears in the split screen. We can view the jobs list, see which jobs have associated alarms, and view any attached notes. In addition, a job can be completed directly from the split screen. Click on the Complete checkbox on the split screen. You'll notice that when this is ticked, the number of pending jobs on the top screen reduces by 1. In addition, because the jobs we've just completed was a high priority 1 job, the warning triangle disappears. If we were to uncheck both these jobs, you'll notice that the number of pending jobs increases by 2. The text input box can be used to input jobs directly from the split screen. We can access all of our pre-customized lists, as well as adding any new jobs simply by typing it into the text box, selecting a priority, and clicking the plus icon. Note that the number of pending jobs increases by 1. As well as jobs, we can also view and add problems from the split screen. From the drop-down, we can select problems, and the problems will be displayed together with their status, either active or inactive. We can also add a problem directly from the split screen. Simply type the problem into the box and click the plus icon. The split screen can be resized by holding and dragging the blue line which separates the 2 panes. Clicking the split screen icon again closes the bottom pane. There is a quick patient entry function which allows a patient to be added to the list rapidly. Simply type the name into the text entry box, select the ward, and click the plus icon. The patient will be instantly added to the list. This function is very useful if a few patients have to be entered rapidly. This function, together with the split screen, provides an extremely rapid way to quickly build up your patient list. The patient zone has a host of other useful functions, including the ability to search for jobs in your patient list, for example, all incomplete priority 1 jobs, a patient filter, so you can select which patients to show on your patient list, for example, only patients under a particular consultant or only patients on a particular ward. You can even instantly generate a printable list of all the patients in your patient zone, including their name, ward, problems, pending jobs, and any notes. In addition, you can generate a printable problem list for any patient in the zone. What I've shown you here is just a taster of what the MedicMate patient zone has to offer.